We move on to regionals now. Metea coming off an 8-7 quarterfinal win over West Aurora. Megan Stoppelman hopes to be the stopper for Benet. She gave up an early run but rebounded with K's of Jenna Hall and Lori Obendorf here in the second. She would strike out the side. Bottom two now already 1-1. We show you the runner because Abby Girth is going to bring her in. The gapper off Jenna Hall brings in Julianne Ruka, 2-1. Now bases loaded for Maeve McGuire. The Georgia signee like a bulldog at the dish. She's a tough out, putting this one in a safe spot. That scores 2. The next batter is Stephanie Abello. She's got a fierce lefty stroke as well, nearly leaving the yard, 6-1. Next up with Abello on second, Emily York. She hit a homer to start the inning and hits another to end it. Her second swing in the frame, another bomb. Obviously somebody told her always leave a place better than you found it. The 2-seed Red Wings are hitting. They're also 11-2 winners.
I don't know if they really mean much more. I'm just trying to hit the ball hard, and I mean, if it goes over, it goes over. It feels like any other hit. I just try to go up there and relax, and if it goes over, great, it's just a plus, but I just want to get a hit.
Early on, she really didn't hit a whole lot of home runs. I think she might have had one the first half of the season, but the last couple of weeks, the power has been coming on. She had a couple against Marion, a couple here, and that first one was a mammoth shot.
I definitely say we all play off of each other. I feel like when one person hits, everyone else just starts to hit. I mean, sometimes that's not the case, but most of the time, it's just momentum. When one person hits, the rest of the lineup's going to hit.
We've got a team of a bunch of hitters there. One kid goes up there aggressive. You see the next kid going up there aggressive too. And maybe being a little patient, looking for the right pitch, but hitting it hard instead of just trying to put it into play. And we've had a lot of innings like this year where we split on 6-7 runs. I'm not sure we had an 8-run inning. And you can see as the game goes along, I mean, that one inning, we hit and hit and hit. Later on in the game, it wasn't quite as consistent. But without a doubt, I mean, you start to get some confidence. And it even trickles down to the kids at the bottom of the order. The kids who aren't consistently hitting the ball, you're seeing them follow suit. And I think it just kind of gives everybody a little bit more motivation, a little more confidence going up there. And it just becomes fun for them. I mean, bottom line, you can see they're having fun, hitting the ball, scoring runs, taking a 1-0 deficit and turning an 8-1 lead. They're girls, they like to have fun, and they do. I mean, I was very concerned about Metea. A bunch of kids can hit the ball, they've got good pitching, got good defense. And I was concerned if we went deep in the game and it was a close game, they may get some confidence. And who knows? I mean, yesterday they fell behind and came back and won the game. You don't want to give a team confidence. You want to take it away as early as you possibly can. As far as our next opponents, I mean, most of the teams are regional, have winning records. What we need to do is we need to take care of ourselves. We need to pitch, and we need to play defense, and we need to hit. And if we do those three things every single game, we're going to be very, very hard to beat. We start worrying about what the other team's going to do. We got some issues. Allie makes an error in the first inning and allows a run to score, and that's okay because we know we're going to score some runs. But you see the defense that she played later in the game, diving for a ball, making a great play, going into foul territory, catching a deep pop-up. We played really, really solid defense thereafter. And if we do that, we're going to be really, really tough to beat. She went into the season as our number 4 pitcher, not thinking she was going to really pitch. I mean, we, as coaches, didn't really expect her to be pitching a whole lot. We thought, she'd really be building more for the future. Due to injuries and other things that happened, we've come down to here's our first regional game, and we needed her to start. 2 weeks ago, she had a couple games which she struggled on. Last week, she was really strong for us. She pitched 4 games, allowed 1 earned run. And the key thing for her today is she was able to mix up her pitches, and she was able to throw all of her pitches for strikes. And she's also a kid who she's really kind of unflappable. She doesn't really let things bother her at all. So even like when she got hit in the back with that ball, I'm sure it hurt, but it's like, okay, now she's going to go on to the next thing. But she was huge for us, and maybe the difference in the game. I know we won, by 9 runs, but with the wind blowing out, and if she wasn't on her game, we could have given up 5, 6, 7 runs easily, and it could have been a completely different game.